What's going on to all of my Capricorns out there? So let's get into it. I hope y'all like the videos that I've been producing. Got a lot more content on the way. I'm not stopping. Let's go. So for you Capricorns, you have the Page of Swords. Then you have the Tower. You have the King of Pentacles. You have the Hanged Man. You have the Knight of Cups, the Lovers, the Ace of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Temperance, the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so for Capricorns, if any of you Capricorns right now um, are seeing anybody right now, from what it is that I'm seeing here, is that this is kind of going fast, because the Page of Swords represents this person that came in, that came in, uh, started speaking to you, and the Tower. The two of y'all end up doing your thing, right? Two of y'all end up having intimacy, and that's cool. And this person was around the next day, and they called you, and they wanted to set something up again, right? They wanted to see you again. Well, the Hangman represents the Hangman, and the Knight of Cups represents you Capricorns wanting to do it again. You Capricorns wanting to also see them again, but also you Capricorns wanting to kind of find out if you're built for this relationship in the first place. A lot of times people end up getting scared of relationships because a lot of that stuff is fear. But part of it to get to get yourself into a functional relationship in the first place is to essentially want to be in one, and to allow yourself to be in one, right? A lot of times people make it a lot more difficult than what things have to be. So the thing is that then you have the Lovers. Okay, now the Lovers here represents, you may think that you are in love right now, Capricorn. And I'm not saying that you're not, but what I am saying is that you need time in order for you to really see if this is the real thing. Okay, as of right now, a lot of you Capricorns are moving a little bit too fast, and the Lovers is the card that lets me see that. This, you know what I'm saying? Like, so the thing is that the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Ace of Pentacles now represents, make sure that this person is able to provide value to you so that the relationship is reciprocal. If they're just taking and taking and taking, and they're not really giving back anything of too much substance. See, the way that the world works, see, the way that things work is that you're supposed to provide value more than you're supposed to receive. So what it is that you provide, right? You never gonna see, the whole point is you never going to actually receive back as much as it is that you provide. If you provide and it's substantial and it's serious and it's real, right? That's the objective. You're never actually going to receive what it is, or the amount and the totality and the weight and the importance of what it is that you provide. So that's where things end up getting messed up, because when you have people, Capricorn, that want all of this provision back, or all of this just trying to tax everything, right? Just trying to get all of this stuff back. What happens is that they end up being parasites. They end up being leeches. They end up being parasitic. Why? And they end up losing bits and pieces of themselves due to that parasitic nature, right? That adopted parasitic nature. And what I mean by this, they end up losing themselves. They end up losing their soul because of it, because they don't really know who they are. They're 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 mind and their spirit has been fragmented. It's been broken. So the thing is that the Lovers and the Ace of Pentacles represents, you want to make sure that time goes by enough to actually see who this person really is. And then the thing is that you want to also make sure that this person is providing more value than what it is that they're asking back. They shouldn't be asking for too much, especially if they're not providing something that's more than what they get. You understand? So the thing is that the Seven of Swords now represents anybody who is trying to do something like that, or make it into a difficult situation where they really do have all these issues with what it is that they're getting. Those people are parasites. And this is what it is that you need to look out for. You need to look out for individuals who, you know what I mean, who you can't, there, there is no reciprocal relationship. There is no kind of them providing anything to you or giving back anything to you of substance or having substance. It's all about, well, I'm not going to do this and I'm not going to do that. Those are the type of people who are dysfunctional, because what are they on then? No matter how small, no, even if it's decency, you find decency to be too much to give, So the things that the Temperance represents also too, this person could be studying you as well. So you really want to pay attention. Point that I'm trying to make here with this Capricorn is, I'm not trying to get you into a situation where you're doubtful of this person. All I'm trying to do is to get you Capricorns to understand that you should pay attention to who this person actually is, because you don't want to get yourself caught up in a situation where you Capricorns are reliving the same mistakes that you make. Then now all of a sudden it's like you would have learned nothing, right? You don't want that. You want to be able to you want to be able to actually start seeing the results from the efforts and the changes, the personal changes that you've made, right? And you actually want to start getting the things and seeing those things come into fruition. And how you do that, and I'm trying to tell you how, not trying to, I'm telling you how you do that is, pay attention to this person. Make sure that this person is providing value, more value than that they desire back. So, right. And if they have a problem with it, Seven of Swords, if they have a problem with it, they draw on all these boundaries and they got all this and they got all that. Those are people who are leeches. They're parasitic. That's a nihilistic perspective, because you're supposed to come into the world and leave the world a better place than when you showed up here, because the world is already full of injustice. So how you create justice is, you got to go out there and create it. And if that person is not willing to do that, then forget about them. They are a parasite. And then you have the Temperance. Pay attention and study them just as much as they're studying you, because there's a chance that these people could be waiting to get some, you know what I'm saying, be waiting to do some things to you or whatnot, that you don't necessarily like, or playing manipulative games. And they're studying, some of them. I'm not saying all of them are doing that. I'm saying some of them are studying you Capricorns. And because I don't want you Capricorns to end up getting into a terrible situation, I'm telling you this, as well as the cards, of course, the cards. But the cards is telling you this, I'm interpreting it correctly given the situation, so that you Capricorns don't end up getting in harm's way, of course. And then you have the Two of Pentacles, right? It says coins on it, but pentacles is the same thing. But the Two of Pentacles represents, remember that these people may appear to be so good, but they do have a dark side. Everything that appears to be good has a dark side. Everything that appears to have a dark side has a light side. So pay attention, get to know what their dark side is. And how you can do that is by paying attention to them. So let's clarify. Okay, now, so Let's clarify the Hanged Man because we got a lot to clarify. All right. So, to clarify the Hanged Man, we have the Lovers, which you already have, Five of Wands, the Chariot, the Page of Pentacles. So the Lovers is, like I said before, to clarify the Hangman. So this is a situation where some of you Capricorns, you may know that you're getting into this situation quite quickly. You met this person, the two of you really hit it off, and then the next thing you know, it's like, you know, going super fast. Y'all get intimate, and this person really wants to be in a relationship with you. And Capricorn is one of those zodiac signs where Capricorn can kind of end up providing a lot of value to people that other people don't really ever give back. And that makes the Capricorns even more down, right? Because Capricorn is the zodiac sign of being down, being kind of like, being, melancholy and sad. Yeah, that's Capricorn. So a lot of you Capricorns understand that y'all already do provide a lot for people. It's just that y'all just gotta, y'all gotta understand self-respect and self-value, because there's a secret to Capricorn that not a lot of people talk about. And then you have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands represents, watch if the two of you end up having a disagreement after y'all get intimate, okay? Or watch what the disagreements was for. Watch the value of the disagreements, the essence of the disagreements. What I mean when I say the value, what is the point of disagreements if the two of you start having any? If you're not having any as of right now, pay attention to, like I said, their darker side. Pay attention to what problems they come up with and the essence of it. Is it important? Is it actually important for the progress and the continuation of the two of you self-developing internally as well as contributing to the relationship? Or is it on some BS? And then the Chariot represents, for some of you Capricorns, it stops right there, and that's as far as it goes. So I'm really reading for two versions of Capricorns, specific versions of Capricorns right now. The Page of Pentacles, you right, you moving on without them. For some of you Capricorns, this means that you're gonna try to be in a relationship with this person because of how the two of you ended up hitting things off. Okay, now let's clarify the Lovers. Now again, I'm reading for two specific types, so I'm reading for those two things. Okay, so just bear with me. Then for the Lovers, to clarify the Lovers, we have the Five of Cups, the Nine of Swords, the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. So the Five of Cups represents, to clarify the Lovers, the Five of Cups represents, for you Capricorns who left, this person wanted to keep you around as that type of relationship. And then the Five of and for the Capricorns that stayed, this doesn't mean anything for you at all. But then the things that then you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords for the Capricorns that left, still trying to figure out what's going on with the dating pool. For you Capricorns that essentially stayed with this person, you trying to figure out what's next. And is this relationship going to last? The King of Swords, right? The King of Swords represents you Capricorns. Like I said, that left, trying to keep your eyes open for people who are more compatible for you, who you actually have something real with. The Capricorns that stayed, pleasantly finding out that this person wants to continue to hang out with you, and you kind of trying to come up with ideas of how the two of you are going to hang out. The Four of Pentacles is the Capricorns that left, remaining determined to find a partner that specifically is right for you or correct for you. The Capricorns that stayed, and what I mean when I say the Capricorns that stayed is, I mean that the Capricorns that got themselves into an intimate situation with that person, and you and this person are getting to know each other better. For the Capricorns that left, some of y'all may think that this is where it ends for you, and you just simply go on about your business. So again, I'm reading for two different versions. I'm giving you two readings essentially in one. And then you have the Four of Pentacles. For you, like I said, for you Capricorns that left, still trying to find the right person, the correct person. The Capricorns that stayed, wanting to see where this thing goes. So a lot of value, a lot of power that a lot of you Capricorns are really choosing to exercise. The Ace of Pentacles. We got to clarify the Ace of Pentacles. So because it's very important. You have the Devil, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups. Right. So the Devil represents Capricorn anyway. But the Devil card is obviously, it's a very tricky card. So it just it the Devil card is really a card based upon how it's a test to how enlightened you actually are, so you can get an idea. But the King of Pentacles is Capricorn mixed with Taurus anyway, so your energy is stamped onto this. And then you have, so uh the Devil represents, again, make sure that this person is providing value. You Capricorns usually do provide value, but make sure that this person is reciprocating it. Now, again, the way that the world works by design is you'll never actually receive more than what it is that you produce. And there's a certain level of humility and content, I should say happiness with that, because you don't want to be a parasite anyway. But the situation is the King of Pentacles is all about how it is that with this provision that you are given, you make sure to maintain your own decency and self-respect, and don't provide to this person without them giving anything back to you. See, this is dark magic we're talking about here, because light magic is about giving endlessly in that direction, even to the point of self-destruction, right? Right? A lot of the times. So the situation is, a lot, I'm not saying all the time, a lot of the times, because I'm not trying to spread any misnomers. But the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups represents, some of you don't, some of you, what it's saying is, don't provide anything to anyone who's ungrateful. The Nine of Cups is them having a lot more other people who provide to them value just like you, and they're not very grateful of what it is that you're giving. So just pay attention to that. All right. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm also trying to get this YouTube channel to 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Please keep hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit the notification bell, click the notification bell so you can set it to all, so you can know whenever it is that I drop these videos.